stupid thing. It's gonna turn on. Oh, tired. So the last 2 workouts have been pretty good. I'm not going to complain about it. They went pretty well. A lot more intense than they were, which is obvious, because going from 1 to 30 to 2 to 15 is a lot more intense, and obviously than going 2 to 15 to 3 to 30, 3 to 10 would be even more intense, and just keep getting more intense. That's the way it's designed. It's supposed to work that way. And then I went out and pulled weeds and put down a bunch of mulch, and of course I didn't get enough mulch. I'm like, yeah, I completely reversed the numbers in my head. I think I'm supposed to get like 32. I was like, well, since it's kind of maintenance at this point. Yeah, I had to lay down like 32 the first time when it was bare dirt around the house. Everything but that side. Then I got like, I think 26 last year or something like that, and then I had like 2 left over, so I'm like, you know what, I only need a thin layer, so I'll just get like 15. Yeah, thin layer wasn't cutting it. Well, it's thinner than it was before, because obviously there's still mulch underneath it. I was doing that until it got too dark, and now I gotta go back and buy more, which I'll probably do tomorrow, since I got a haircut appointment tomorrow. So, do this, go to work today, and I'll just get more mulch for tomorrow. It's the back side, anyway. Not really anybody sees it, except for the crackheads that walk up and down the path here. And trailer park trash, and the 4-wheelers can come flying by all night. There's no trailer parks over here. Well, there are, but they're like way over that way, across the train tracks and fences and other shit. So yeah. Oh, I'm sore. My legs are stiff. My legs are super stiff. And guess what day? It's leg day. I woke up and I'm like, oh, I'm not really feeling leg day today. I was like, I'm just going to keep laying here. I'm not going to go down and do it. If you know how flexible I am, this is pretty bad. If this is about as far as that as I can go, that's starting to hurt. I'm still feeling the abductors from Saturday. Thank you for all the hearts. Yeah, I'm definitely still feeling the abductors from Saturday. I noticed that yesterday when I was doing my warm-up cardio video. I'm like, I'm still feeling it here. Oh, that hurts in a good way. Yeah, maybe if I didn't just do the one major stretch a week and did like a couple more, actual stretching before and after, maybe it wouldn't be as sore. Probably a good idea, take the time to actually stretch before and after. Since I'm down here just talking anyway, standing there talking, holding my water. Probably help if I actually took the time to stretch. Well, I'm wasting time. That way I'm not actually wasting time. I don't want to do this. It's not fun. Leg day's not fun. Look at all the hearts. I don't know why getting so many hearts just talking about this. Oh no, I got a double plus in the squats. But then again, I don't have a lot of weight in the squats anyway. So. But then again, it's also 2 of 15, so 2 of 15 is not a lot of weight. Okay, so I don't really have much to talk about today. Oh, I pretty much told you everything I did yesterday, other than upload the video from yesterday, which had a runtime error and had to redo it. This only had to redo it once, so now it's uploaded to YouTube. So, it's not bad. As long as it doesn't get interrupted. I gotta restart it. It should be fine. Because I'm bored and want to span. Hey, that's cool. I'm perfect for bored people because I am boring. Anyway, so today, yeah, leg day part 1. So it's we got 2 squats, front, back squats, wide plie squats. We got legs. This is your typical stuff. You know, squats, leg extensions, leg curls, standing and seated calf raises. Just your basic midday. With the addition of the wide stance, wide plie squat. Wide stance, I guess the difference, a wide stance would be your, like, out here and your feet straight, but the plie makes it so your feet are out, which actually make it work more in here, your quads obviously, but more in here on your inner thighs as well, as opposed to just a wide stance, which is more of just a kind of like a horse stance, and then you're still working everything you were before, just in a wider stance. So yeah, that's the leg day. As always, we're starting with the warm-up for this 2 of 15 series we are doing. You're still going. This 2 of 15 series we are doing hip-hop abs as our warm-ups. Yay. And it is hips, buns, and thighs, and I think I was really stupid about making that choice of doing hips, buns, and thighs on leg day. But it goes with leg day. So it keeps my legs all nice and warm, but also weakens them a little bit. Especially when he stands on one side, bend your knee here, and then just keep doing this back and forth. It's just like, other than that, it's not horrible. So yeah. What time is it? 10:45. It's too late. I am late. I am I'm an hour and a half-ish late. But I finally finished The Walking Dead, at least on Netflix. They're up to the end of season 10. I know there is a half season of 11 that's out. And I'm sure as soon as they finish that season this fall, and that's when it'll be over. You know, the 11th season's the last season. Eventually, probably early in the spring, they'll probably put it onto Netflix, so I can finish it off. They'll probably be rewatching. But now I got to go watch Stranger Things 4. Anybody watched it yet? The 2 people that are left, with my little spammer and whoever else is there. Anybody else start watching that yet? Somebody is on here. Is it Brent? It's Brent. Morning, Brent. Have you started watching Stranger Things yet? I don't know if you've been watching it or not. What do you think of front squats? I do those on Saturday, actually. I do front squats on Saturday. Honestly, I personally have not noticed a difference in the way it feels, but I am still using light weight, so my balance isn't, I guess, required as much to make sure that I'm in the correct position I didn't really start adding front squats until I made this routine up a couple years ago, and I never actually got a chance to finish it because I hurt my elbow. So I was doing the 1 to 30, so I wasn't using a lot of heavy weights. So, you know, using a 20-pound bar here really makes no difference than using the 20-pound bar here. But when you start getting into heavier weights, you know that your balance is going to shift a little bit, obviously, because you're going to need to hold that weight, you know, to keep yourself from toppling over while doing it. The same thing back here. Your weight's going to shift a little bit more forward to keep yourself from toppling back, and it's going to shift a little bit. The front squats, I believe, are supposed to work the quads more than the glutes and the hamstrings. They all work everything. You know, squats all work everything. It's just how much emphasis you put on different muscle groups by the position of the bar, I believe. The wide plie squats I like, because I got them off exercise videos, you know, where they just kind of hold the little weights and they're just kind of like, all right, we're going to do this position and we're just going to do squats. And I'm like, you know what, I like that because it strengthens in here, which is good. Nobody thinks, girls think about it. Guys don't usually think about strengthening the inner thighs, unless they're like in martial arts or in some sort of sports that require them to have to, you know, move their legs in awkward positions, like, you know, a kicker in football. They do ballet, so obviously they're going to have to do all that ballet stuff. Since I was in martial arts growing up, and the fact that I can do the splits, I used to be able to do the splits on the chairs, you know, I kind of want to get my legs strengthened up so I can actually, I've never actually been able to hold myself up without like propping my hands on here, leaning forward and my face turning red, you know. You ever seen, was it Bloodsport where he did that, the kickboxer? It was kickboxer. Where he was actually on there and he was actually just meditating, you know, doing basically the top half of a kata in his hand, or with his hands while he was in the full split. You know, Van Damme. I've never been able to do it that calmly. Enough to get free drinks at the bars and impress people at work and in high school. You know, just about 30 seconds. So I like doing anything I can do to strengthen pretty much any part of my body that, you know, needs to be strengthened, I guess. So, but yeah, I like the front squats. They to be honest with you, when you do put get some heavier weight on there, because I think I was using heavier at the time. It does put a little bit of strain on your wrists and your collarbone. But then again, I can't just put this on. But then again, I can't really grip it there. I have to hold it out here, which would make me a little more awkward on my elbows and my hands. So I don't know. They do feel slightly different. Just, you know, you got to have heavier weight on there to, like I said, to shift your balance to make them work the way they're designed to. So yeah, I have a total of 3 squats. I do 2 on Wednesday. I do 1 on Saturday. So I do the back squats, the wide plie squats, and then I do the front squats on Saturday. Wide plie squats, I like to make sure everybody knows that you got to have decent balance for that, especially when you're putting heavy weights on there. You never want your feet completely turned out if you can, because then you just lose all sense of balance. Even here, I can hardly hold myself up. You still want your feet slightly turned, just so you have a little bit of forward balance, I guess, forward, backward balance. I don't know. There's also I said I tried a different kind of squat when I didn't have a squat bar and I was actually working out heavier. I don't remember what it's called. I thought they called it like a hack squat, but I know there's a hack squat machine. But then again, there's leg press machines. There's other machines, you know, that mimic other exercises. But they, I couldn't get like I had like 100+ pounds on the bar I need to do for my squats, but I couldn't get it safely over my head. You know. Especially not having a lot of room up here, you know, without hitting the ceiling here. You know, it wasn't really safe for me to, you know, clean and jerk the bar, you know, without risking hitting the plates and everything on there and getting it back behind my head without hurting myself. So I needed another way of doing squats, so I looked it up, and there was this one they did, you know. Like I said, if you don't have a squat rack or anything else to lift them with, you just basically take it here and you do them like this. You know, but it still kind of works, but I really didn't like it. But it served a purpose when I needed it. And that will also work muscles a little bit different because your legs are wider for that, just naturally because you're straddling something. No dirty jokes. You can make dirty jokes if you want to, I don't care. I do it all the time. So I'm stalling? I'm stalling. I'm supposed to start working in a half hour. But that's not happening. What is today? Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Well, if I quit fucking around, I could probably have this done in an hour. Get showered and be out before lunch is completely over. Something like that. Anyway, let's get this shit done. Let's get this shit done. So, hip hop abs. What the fuck happened? Is it gonna play? Is it gonna play? Hit the play button. Come. It's so cheesy, but it works. I couldn't change the damn filter again today. I tried to change the filter before I even started, it wouldn't let me change it. That's Friday night. All day long.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Sean T. Welcome to Hip Hop Ad. You know what? This is called Hip, Buns, and Ties, y'all. We're gonna work it out. You know what? So you can look cute in your jeans. Are you ready to go? Let's go. You know what? Step, right. Look, just step. Now look, I got Tanya over here to my left. She's gonna give you beginning modifications for you. Okay? So if you're to listen to Tanya, it's good. Just go with her. Are we ready, y'all? Come on. Let's work the core, work the thighs. Here we go. Let's get low. Right here. Dip down. Come on, please. Now when you go down, I want you to bend your knees and tighten up your abs here. Ready? Left abs and arms in here. Push, roll. Push, hit. Now when you pull, you really contract your obliques here. So let's go right here. Come on. Move to me. Let's move. Smooth. Remember, tighten low. Push high. Go back for more. Come on, push. You got it, y'all. Hit. Come up again. You got it. Let's work it out. Move back. Come on. Just move and groove. Stay here. Now cross the arms. Look, I'm crossing and I'm bending at knees and I'm hip-hopping. Work. Come on, groove. Look, I'm tightening down. Pushing down. 8 more right here. Go 8 and 7 and 6. Are you good? Are you ready to move? Move to me. Let's go. Move, hit, tighten up. Bend your knees. Work the quad back now. Push. You good? Hit it. Come on, go. Push up and back. Come on, groove. Go back again. You got it. Hit. Yeah. March it out right there. Come on, march. All right, good. Feeling good. Keep the core nice and tight. See, I'm just standing here. Just march it tight. March wide right here. March it out now. We're gonna go into something called rock. Just lifting your body, lifting your shoulders. Right and left, ready? Rock, right and left, finger, go push. Work out. And when your body goes down, tighten up the ass. You would like my breathing exercise crown. I said, yeah, go. Now, 4 more like this. Have fun with it, but keep your knees bent. Work. Get it 2 and 2, like this. Work. Yeah. Come on. Find your own groove. You got it in you. And push. Remember, work the ass, work the quad, and push. Come on, 4 more right here. 4. Let's add some arms, y'all. Put it up. 2 and 2. Work. Give y'all. Big move, y'all. How we doing? Yeah, how we doing? Push it up. 8 more. Remember, when your hands come up, tighten up your ass. Push. 4 more. Here. You know what? I love to move left into the dance floor. Go. Push. Work. Hit. Groove. Come back now, go, hit. Are we good? Come on, move. Now remember, keep the knees slightly bent right here. Push, move back, and go. Here we go, right here. Basic bounce center. Come on, together. Now look, I'm doing my basic bounce. Tilt up right in the back. Look. Breathe. Everything's working here. Come on. We're going into what I call the lower body groove. So we're going to step out. But keep the knees bent. Knees over ankles. Ready? Step right foot out. Right here. Groove. 7, 6. Hey. Bring it together. Groove. Come on. Now, when you come together, squeeze the inner thigh. Stay bent back, left out. Push. Stay down. Work. Yeah. Bring it together. Come on. Hit. You can groove how you want. At your arms in. When we go down from the shoulders. Go 8. Hit. Go. Push. Now just move it here. Groove out. How we doing, y'all? Hit. Go down again. Come on. Push. Come on. All in the core. All in the quad. Step up. Right. Now. Do it again. Look. 4 and 4. Right here. Look. We go 4 and 3. Drive the car. Push out. Oblique work again. Come on. Hit. You got it. Stay with. Stay low. Push it out. Groove. Yeah. How we doing? Push. Hit. You know what? Let's funk it out. 2 and 2. Open. Come on. Do it. Go. Work out. Push. And come on. Get the quads in there. Come on, y'all. Push. Come on. 4 moves right here. Go 4. Are you in there? 2 more right here. Groove. Hey. Right center right here. Oh, I feel it. Give me some skin, y'all. Work it out. Come on. Feeling good. This is time to shake your legs out. We're going to something called the heel toe. Look, march wide right here. Look.
This one I don't like.
Heel toe. Right foot up and back like this. You gotta groove and push and groove. Now what I want you to get used to is keep
That's like
knee back,
your
okay? Knee over the ankle. Just drop
quad stays like right there.
and back. Keep it there. Start to fire up that quadricep, right? We're gonna work the glutes too. Go low right here, look. I'm going down, knee over ankle, and push. I'm turning my foot out here, but most of the weight is staying on my left side. So you keep it safe, okay? Don't put too much weight on your right knee. Stay here, okay? And push. Here we go. Stay here. Add your arms. Both arms up here. Triceps back. Push and lift. You gotta feel the work. You know why? Because when I see you walking down the street, I want you to be like, I'm cute in my jeans. Work. And push your dig. You ready to go tempo? I can't hear you. You two, let's go. Tempo. Push. Work. Come on, push it down. Dig it down. Come on. You feel the work? You fire it up. Fire it up. Come on, dig. That's 8. Come on. I said 8 and 7. How many more, y'all? 4 and 3. Come on. What? March it out and burn. Yeah. Come on. Now shake it out again. Shake it out. Look, I'm shaking. Do it. Yeah. Come on. Right, left. Now look. We gotta go to the other side. We can't walk lopsided. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stay center. Here we go. Look. Left leg up and back. Heel toe. Look. Heel toe. Groove. So now when the heel comes up tight, see, even when I'm standing a little, I'm tight, look, sneak a peek, come down, and again. Ready? So here. Now what I need you to do is go up and down. Remember our form. Up, knee over ankle, up, weight to the right side. Push. Turn out the left toe. Push. Are we good? 4 more. Go forward and hit down. Here. 2 more, 2 more. We're gonna funk it out in a minute. Hit the form. Make it strong. Add your arms right here. Push and drop, y'all. Push and drop, y'all. Come on. Push and drop. Push. Triceps go back. Come on. 4 more. 2 more right here. Are we ready to go, tempo? Let's work it out. Let's hit it. Push, push. Dig down. Work it out. Come on. Take it up the eye. Exhale. Push it down. Last hit. Come on. Let it out. Push it down. Cute, cute. Work it out. 4 more. And 3. And 2. March out. Whoa. All right. So we're feeling good. We got those legs nice and strong. But you know what? I'm going to watch you wide right here. Because you know what's about to happen? I'm going to take this shit right. Knees over the ankles, the foundation. Take it down and up right here. Go down and up right here. Go down and up. See? Knees over ankle and I'm pushing and I'm here. And guess what? I'm pushing my hips back and I'm gigging. Okay, come on. 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3 down. Let's go tempo right here. Push it. Funky out. Go in. Push. Now let it down. I want you to tighten up the core. But guess what? You gotta have a good time. But I don't want you to feel like you forget about your safety moves, okay? Knees over ankles. 4 and 3. You know what? Let's watch it out, y'all. Are we feeling good? Come on, yeah. All right. So let's just groove here. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to take them marks out wide again, okay? And when I need you to now, plant the feet and come down low. Tighten up the core. Arms up. Crunching your arms down to the right side. Here we go. Up and center. Now, as I do this, I'm going inside, tilt tuck, and tighten back to let you know, you'll get to know it very well, okay? Get it lower into that squat. You got it? Push down. And here we go. We're going to start to bring our elbows to our knees. Push down and up and push and up. So keep on moving and sit to the squat a little more so we can work those buns. Come on. And push. Do you feel it? And jump. How about 1 more? Good? Watch out right here. All right. Good. Now we're going to go back down into that. What we're going to do is we're going to do some things that are a little lower to the floor. So make sure you use your core, but follow Tanya, okay? So here we go. Go back in that position. Come a little lower. Bring your arms up here. Now, left hand goes to the floor. Ready? Push. Touch it. Come center. And touch. And you can rock it and squeeze the oblique. How we doing, y'all? Come on. And work it. And push it. All right, get your rear nice and far back. But guess what? Let's go. Tempo right here. Tempo work. Yeah, I'm peeking at you. I can still see you work. Come on. And dig. And go. Come on. Last 8. Can we get 8 more? Yeah, go forward. And dig. You know what? Let's watch it out right here. Work. Oh, my hands and shit. Get it out. Dig it out. Good. Now, we're going to some lunges, okay? We got a couple things to remember. Knee over ankle, hip over knee. I'll tell you more about it in a second. But what I need you to do, give me a step back right here. Look, just move back. Hey, work it out. Now, each time you go side to side, you can work that oblique. Here and here. Now, just have to bring the arms in like this. Just move, nice and easy. Good, never do it like this. Let's go down, look. Push, drop, and drop. Now, remember I was talking about knee over ankle and hip over knee? Look, let me point it out for you. So I'm coming here. Look, knee over ankle. Boom. Hip over knee. Drop it. Push. Ready? Come on. 2 more. Let's go. Push. Hold. Don't get it out. Work. Hit again. Hit. Come on. Can you do more? Push it down. Work. Now, we're going to stay in this just for a little bit longer. Can we do it? Come on, hip hop and jump. Go. Don't forget about tighten up those abs. Tighten up. Yeah. Go. Come on. Last 4. 4, 3, 2. March it out right here. Oh, y'all like my lunges? Yeah, feels good. All right, now, listen, take your feet wide. Turn your body to the right side. Now, really hip over knee. Right here, knee over ankle. Hips, up and back. Look, up and back. Here and back. Come on, go up and back. So I'm lifting up and back. Just up and back. Up. 2 more. Up and back. Now listen. Roll the hips to me. Straight circle. Roll around. Then roll. And when you come in under, then we kind of all engaged into a little like work. Do it again. Come on. Ready? So here we go. Now take the hips forward back a little faster. Look. Hips and back. Hips and back. Hips and back. 4 more. Right here. Go forward. Hip over knee. Ready? And roll it out. Let's go. Open up. Hip it out. Work. You're working on those glutes. 4 and 3. And watch your right and left. I feel that. Loosen up now. That's called lactic acid. That's how you can start lactic acid. I'll tell you about that later too. So come on. Let's turn our body to the other side. Because you know what? Gotta do it, y'all. So here we go. And 4. Hip over knee. Knee over ankle. Hips up and back. So up and back. See, up and back. Don't be afraid to put your hand in your stomach. Just feel around. Just look to feel how that's working. But guess what? You're getting long lean. While just at the same time. Here we go. Ready? Take the hip and roll. I said roll. Yeah. Roll. Yeah. Now I know it's a little sexy, but when you put those jeans on, you're going to feel sexy, girl and boy. Come on. And here. Okay. Work. Are you ready? Hips up and back. Tempo. Don't forget about the ass. And tighten. And groove. And work. Come on. And hit it. Yeah. Come on. Push. Now circle out. Tempo. Dig out. And hit it. Stick the shits out. And out. 4 more. Go 4 and 3. What? And march it out. Yeah. I feel like you do all that in the hip hop too, but I'm going to keep it like this. Okay, so come on. All right, now what we got to do, bring our feet together, because we're going to do some leg raises that's really going to help you hit. Inner thigh squeeze. Arms to the left. Ready? Back to foot. Push it out. Go. Lift and low. Every time you come back down, you want to in your knee. Good quad work there. Okay, now, when you bring it in, I want you to squeeze the inner thigh. Do you guys feel that? Come on. Squeeze. And now. Come on, give me 8 more. 8 more, come on. It's 8. And then, come on, stay with me, push. Flex the foot. Up and down. I only want 4 more like this, and guess what? We're gonna go hip hop ass style. Because we're working that oblique too. Ready? 5 and 6. Ready, y'all? Tempo, go, work, push, take out, then yeah. Come here, come on. You got it. Work through, work through, work through, work through. Push. Hey, go. 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3 and 2. Watch it out. Oh! You know what? I was feeling that. You feel good? Now we gotta go to the other side. Remember, in the thigh squeeze, every time you come together, flex that foot and squeeze that oblique. Ready? Here we go. Feet together. Arm to the left side. Here we go. Ready? Take it up. Flex it. And go. Work. And swing that hip. Boom. Ooh. Just slim the hip. You can put your hands here just to feel how that's working. Remember, bend the knee. Let's go again. Push. Come on. Keep it there nice and slow. Now, squeeze the glute as you lift. So you can wrap it all around there. It's wrapping. Oh my goodness. That feels so good. It wraps like me. Right around those abs. Because I'm right around those abs every day. You know what I'm saying? So, here we go. Ready? Tempo. Let's work it out. Push. Go. And dig it out. Say yeah, y'all. Say yeah, y'all. Come on, push. Are we there? We got it. Work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah! How did that feel? Hey! Now listen, grab your mat because we're going to go to the floor so I can get some more hips, buns, and thighs. Hey. Are you ready for some more hips, buns, and thigh action? Well, let's go into the tabletop right here. Okay, now listen. I want you to come with flat back. Make sure your shoulders, elbows, and wrist are in line. With the knee in, tight is coming. Let's go to a leg. Let's back now. Push and back. Good. Extend foot. Come on. Use those buns and push it. Have some fun. Come on. You gotta keep that form, okay? Very important for you to keep your form. Dig in here. Push and back. And good. Now keep going here. Come on. Go back and in. Squeeze. Come on. Come on. Squeeze it. Bend back and push. Can I get 4 more, y'all? 4 and back. You got it. 3. 2 more here. Here's 2. Right here. Now listen. I need you to just hold it back. Hold it back and squeeze. Just squeeze that glute. Make it rock hard. So you can look good and feel good. Now start to poke that heel to the ceiling. And press. And press. And dig. Keep going here. Come on. Push and push. Are you feeling good? Do you feel that burn? Come on. Lift. And up. And lift. And up. Keep going. Lift. Push. Keep those abdominals nice and tight. Come on. Give me 8 more. And 7. And 6. Come on. 4 more right here. Go 4. And 3. You know what? I want you to hold again. Little burn. Little burn. Hold up. Good. Hold here. 1 more right here. And 4 more counts to hold. Now listen. Squeeze the foot into the other side of the body. So you kind of bring your glutes together. And you squeeze it. And you work it. Come on. Push. And push. Are your abdominals engaged? Come on. Come on. Keep that flat back. Push. Tighten up. And go. And push. Come on. And dig. And dig. Come on. And keep it going. Keep it going. Work. And give it. Come on. Push. Keep going. How we feeling, y'all? How we feeling? Let's hold it here. Hold it. Hold it. Squeeze. You gotta hold it, squeeze. You gotta hold it, squeeze. Come on. Tighten it good. Now listen. Start to bend the leg up. Start to bend the leg up. You want to have your leg come at 90 degrees. And you need to adjust yourself. Just adjust yourself just to make sure everything is in line. Now, push the heel to the ceiling. Go. Press. And press. And lift. And go. Come on. And dig. And go. How do we feel? Come on. Feeling good. Push. Go. Come on. 4 more right here. 4 and 3. You know what? I'm going to give you a little bit more. Keep going. Go. Come on. Come on. Yes. 4 and 3. Now you can stop. Now come in child's pose. Quick rest. But you know what? Don't sit down there too long because we got more working out to do. Lift up. Go. Other knee in. Push. Leg press. Push. And back. Oh yeah. We got another side to our body, y'all. We got to BQ and bleed fly. I said bleed fly. I meant beat fly. Come on. And go. Come on. Lift. And go. You got it. Come on. Push. You keep that going for me. Squeeze it. Just squeeze it. Look at my buns if you need to. They're there to help you out. Come on. Yeah. And work. And push. Come on. Give me 4 more. I said 4. Are you guys ready to move on? Well, then give me 2 more then. Come on. Here we go. Now, hold it back there now. Just hold. Hold and squeeze. Hold and squeeze. Make sure that your alignment is correct. Get abdominals are tight. And then start to pulse it up to the ceiling. Lift. And squeeze. You know what? That burn feels so amazing to me. I don't know what to do with myself. So come on. Lift. Keep going. Come on. Lift. And lift. And squeeze. And squeeze. Come on. Go 4 and 3. Now look. Hold it here. Hold it here. Come on. Hold. Hold. Now we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. We're going to start to squeeze our glutes together right here. Let's squeeze them in. Press. And press. You guys feel that? You feel that working? Come on. Feel it burn. I told you that lactic acid is the most amazing acid you ever see. Feel in your body. Come on. Go. And press. Now, I want you to hold it there. Hold it there. Hold. Hold and squeeze. Hold and squeeze. Dig it out. 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3. Now what I need you to do is bend the knee again. Bend it up. Put it to the ceiling. Come on, make sure you have that 90-degree feel, okay? Now hold it. Find the position. Press up to the ceiling. Let's go. Come on. And press. And press. Press. Keep going. How we feeling? How we feeling? Push. You know what? Keep going. Come on. Dig through. Work. Work. Work it out. Come on. We got it. You know what? Let's take. Can we do it, y'all? Hey. Tighten up. Squeeze. 4 more right here. 4 and 3 and 2. Release, child's pose. That felt amazing. Are you good? Well, you know what? It's it's time to stretch. So come up right here, come up. All right, now look. We're going to stretch it down. I said, work,
We're doing
work,
the stretch.
work.
We need
Now,
to
stretch out those feet. Take that deep breath out. This is a fierce workout, so you might as well get into it every day. So come down, touch toes right here, touch your toes. If you're not as flexible, it's okay if you come here. You can quiet that. Or your knees or your shins. Whatever feels comfortable. So you got that? Here we go. Now, take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale down. Round the back to lay down. Your abdominals are engaged still. Feel good? Now, bring that leg closer to me and pull it into your chest. You should start to feel a little stretch right here in that glute. Right here now. Release and go to the other side. Yeah. Pull it in.
It really doesn't give
right
me a
here.
stretch.
Ready? Switch again. Right here. Feel it. This is the most amazing part of the workout. Because you're done. Here we go. Switch again. Right here.
That doesn't
Switch.
do anything for me.
Pull it in. Pull it in. Now what I want you
Whew. Oh, no, that does. That's a good hamstring stretch. Also a good spine stretch. You just rock back and forth this way, left to right slightly, or in and out. It. Wait. Okay. That should be decent enough. Warmed up, stretched out slightly. Enough for what we're doing today, I believe. In case you were wondering, that notification that went off with my text message, that was just DoorDash saying, you're scheduled to start in a half hour. Which is 10 minutes from now. So. And I completely forgot to turn off my notifications and start the music. I turned the Bluetooth speaker on, but forgot to load the music. I don't think Brent's in here anymore, so I'm not going to really interrupt anybody here. So let's turn off the notifications. And let's go back into DoorDash and see if we can adjust the start time. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. Push it back to 12:30. Good to go. And then let's get the music going here. Shuffle. And bring Instagram back up. And we should be going. And that's about right. Can I be done now? Can we be done? Be done, right? That's enough of the leg day, right? Oddly enough, I like doing the calf raises. I don't like squats. I don't like leg extensions. I don't like anything that burns my quads. I don't like that feeling. So, anyway, so back squats are first. We started last week with empty 20-pound bar in the first set. We went up to 30. Squats go up 5 pounds per side. Everything. Squats, seated calf raises. Yeah. Squats and seated calf raises go up 5 pounds per side. Everything else goes up 2.5 pounds per side for each increment. So If I do hammer curls like yesterday, I'm doing 20 pounds, or yeah, 20 pounds, and I'm like, yeah, I can do more. I'm gonna make it 22 and a half per dumbbell, which I have set up here with 2.5 pound bars with 20 pounds of weight on it, instead of using my other ones. So the leg extensions, if I need to go up from like 45 pounds to 50, I will go up to 50 because it's first side. So, but yeah, all the squats and those seated calf raises go up 5 pounds per side, or 10 pounds total. So, if I have a double plus on here, so I went 20 to 30, 1 plus would be 40, 2 plus would be 50, so I need to put 30 pounds on that bar. That's 15 per side. But first, I need to put the squat rack where it's supposed to be. I don't have to with this little bit of weight, but do it properly. And once I get over 100 pounds total on the squats and the deadlifts, I will start using the weight belt as well. So this height works for regular squats and the wide plie squats. And then this here is for the front squats. At least for me, because of my height. So if you're my height, then that would work for you too. So if you came over and worked out with me and we were the exact same height, or within like an inch of each other, you wouldn't have to make any weird adjustments. Alright, what did I say? 50 pounds? 50 pounds. So we've got 20 already. That makes 30. 35. 45. 50. I know it's kind of a lot. And also when I get like over 100 pounds, I'm going to grab I'm going to start using this on my neck. And I don't care what you think about it. I don't give a shit. I'll use it if I want to. My workout, I'll do what I want. Only pussies put cushions on there. And I'll take all the cushions off everything else you do. Yeah. That's one thing I don't like. I'm not saying that. I always tell you that gyms are more positive than anything else, and they are. But sometimes the gym people are toxic online. They see somebody wearing gloves in the gym, lifting weights. Oh, pussy's wearing gloves. He's wearing gloves. The pussy can't do it. Yeah, then they look at you look at all the power lifters. Their hands are wrapped completely. They have gloves on. And they're like, oh, well, yeah, it's different. No, it's not different. It's no different whatsoever. Especially, let's say, you want to be in really good shape, and your job is to touch people like you're a masseuse or you're a gynecologist or something. You don't want to have rough hands when you need to have a soft, gentle touch. So, sometimes you need a soft, gentle touch. You're a car salesman, and you're constantly shaking people's hand. I know a lot of ladies don't like, or I don't want like callous, rough hands grabbing their hands. So, nothing wrong with wearing gloves. And anybody's going to complain about someone using these cushions across the bar that goes across your neck, your spine, your vertebrae, then they need to take off all the pads of all the machines and all the equipment that they do that cushions any part of their body by lifting. These come with cushions. Cushions. You go to the gym, there's more cushion. So if anybody bitches at you for using cushions, you look at them straight in the eye and say, cool, take the cushions off the leg press machine. Or take the cushions off the leg extension machine and then do them. They'll look at you like you're crazy. And you can tell them, go, anyway, that's my advice for the day. Anybody who makes fun of you for doing anything to help alleviate any type of pain, to help you push harder, fuck them. You know I'm just avoiding doing this shit. That's what I'm doing. I'm procrastinating. That's what I'm doing. Alright, so what 50 pounds, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. It's there. There's nothing else for me to say or do other than the fucking squats. Okay. Plus the bar gets cold on your neck. Okay, here we go. 50 pounds, 15 reps per set. Here we go. Again, make sure both sides of the bar are touching the back before you release and drop it. I don't like that. No one was in here for my words of wisdom. That wasn't fun. That wasn't nice. Whatever. I'll just put on my highlight reel. As long as I can hear it. Alright, first set, 50 pounds, 15 reps. We're going up to 60. Okay. So take off 5, put on 10. Yeah. That takes us down to 45. And that puts us back up to 55. Now we're doing subtraction and addition. And that goes down to 40. And no, 50 and 60. And we double check just to make sure. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I don't like doing squats with my glasses on. I don't like doing anything that makes my head move back and forth with my glasses on. I don't like wearing them in the first place. Never needed them until fucking 6 years ago. I didn't told my doctor, well, you really don't need them unless you stare at a computer screen all day. That's what I do. So you might want to get them. Now I can't see shit on paper and on computers, phones and shit. Everything else is fine. Alright, second set, 60 pounds. Okay, so that was 60 pounds. 15 reps. I'm going to keep that at 60 for next week. Alright, so squats are cardio exercise in themselves. Just so you know. It uses like so much fucking muscles in your body all at once. I was kind of on point. I didn't think of point till right after he started. It's the only lyric in this whole song. It's one of the only few lyrics in any of this song. That's what I get for using copyright-free music. But again, it fills up the background noise. Not a lot of talking, singing for me to talk over, so I guess that's good. It just doesn't pump me up at all. I get so much more pumped up listening to like Papa Roach and Limp Bizkit, Break Stuff. Yeah, I'm old. Shut up. Joe Esposito, you're the best around. Eye of the Tiger, things like that. Shit that actually pumps people up. Eminem. Nothing there. Alright, anyway. If you wouldn't ban me from lives, I would play my music. Because YouTube just puts copyright things on there and puts ads on the video and whatever. I don't care about that. Although it would be cool to make money off these, but I really don't care. I doubt I would ever make money off these videos, so it doesn't matter. But I know for a fact that I will get banned on at least one of these, if not all of them, from doing lives. So, and the lives are the things that are keeping me coming down here and keeping me accountable. Recording it, I can pretend it was the next day and just record it and say, oh, I did it on this day, and then mess up. The lives, even though there's not a lot of people coming in here, keeps me accountable, keeps me coming down here and working out daily. So, I can't get banned off the lives because I want to listen to different music. Then again, I could just move that Bluetooth speaker over here, turn it down, connect my other phone to Bluetooth, put in earbuds, and listen to my music. I don't want empty noise, white noise, no, awkward silence on these lives. Could do that. I listen to my music, but obviously they're singing over there, whatever. Again, I'm procrastinating. White Plié squats. We did 30 pounds for the first set last week. 40 pounds for the second set. We're going up to 50. So, we have to take the 10 back, the second 10 off, put the 5 back on. Again, I'm going to stress the importance of, if you're going to add these to your workout, start off a lot lighter than your regular squats, just to make sure you can find your balance, okay? And if you are going to do them heavy, and you don't have, like, good balance, even so, if you're going to do them super heavy, it's always a good idea to have somebody spotting you, keeping you from, you're going to tend to fall backwards if you put them back to your neck, just to keep you from falling over. Not to push you, don't push because you'll fall forward, but just to make sure that, you know, if you start to fall backward, it kind of brace you. Again, balance doesn't take a lot. You know, I can lean over like this until I'm about to fall over, and I can just use my pinky. You know, I can just almost just touch this thing and just keep myself from falling over. I know I'm kind of balancing myself the other way, but I've shown you that using the calf raising machine where you just lean over. Like when I was a kid and I was younger and I would start working out, you know, I'd be like looking at my mirror. I'd stand on the edge of the bathtub and face the big ass fucking mirror over the sink so I could see my whole body. So I'm always been short, you know. And then I'd fall off. I would like, oh, lose my balance, and I would just kind of touch the shower curtain rod. You know, I'd be like, oh, I wouldn't have to grab it, because then I would take it with me. So I'd be like, oh. And I realized that I could just lean over and just kind of use my pinky to keep myself from falling off. So just a little touch is enough to regain your balance. Remember the next time you slip and you grab a hold of somebody like full force, all you're doing is taking them down with you. All that momentum is doing that. Just a slight touch, honestly, will catch your balance. So, yeah. Alright, 50 pounds wide Plié squats again for me. My position is about here. If you're my height and you're semi-flexible, your position will probably be right about here too. Alright, I wouldn't go really farther than that. Once you go out to here, you're really more, this isn't going to be beneficial. It's going to be a lot more on your knees than anything else. So shoulder width apart, slightly farther out than that. Alright, you want to turn your feet out, just not completely. A lot of people can't do that anyway. Just slightly. You turn them out sideways, see? And then just bring them in, just a tad bit, just enough to keep you from falling, just to keep your balance. That's it. The only thing is getting started. Because you can't really start here. So you got to get the bar first. Now with lighter weights, it's not that big of a deal. You just kind of walk your feet out a bit, see where you need to be. And then you make sure you have your balance properly. I would advise leaning forward just the slightest bit and then going down. You should feel that almost all in your inner thighs, a little bit in your quads. Then just work your way back up to the standing position. And you're done. That's it. That's it. Alright. 50 pounds, 15 reps. I'm going to keep that at 15. 15, keep it 50. 15 per side. 15 reps. Alright, second set, same weight. So again, just want it far enough you can actually waddle yourself out to where you need to be as well. Safely. All right. Okay, I think I can take that up for next time. I just wasn't really feeling it the first set. But doing the second set, I believe we're good. Alright, so I'm going to get the weight off of there. And then we'll move on to leg extensions. That should be good. Maybe. Yeah. That should be good. Okay. Alright, so leg extensions. We did last week, we did 40 pounds in the first set, 45 for the second set. Keeping it 45 total. Now this bar doesn't really weigh much. It probably weighs, I don't know, I've never weighed it. It probably weighs about 5 pounds or so. But I don't know. So we're going 45 pounds on the machine. So I need 25 to 210, right? Yeah. Normally I have this like face with you guys, but it's kind of obnoxious trying to turn it a little bit. So I don't just have my ass in your face when I do leg curls. So, figure kind of this way. I'm slightly off center of all the cameras. Like, that should be good. No, it looks like I'm like perfectly in line with this camera here. Get over here. No. No, I'm still slightly off on that camera too, so that's good. That works. That works. Am I in frame on TikTok? Not really. There we go. That's better. That's better. Alright, so then I stick my butt in your face anyway. 45 pounds. Leg extensions. Or quad work. Woo. Okay. is what happens if you lay around and don't do shit for 2 weeks. 45 pounds is a lot. Alright, so first set, 45 pounds, 15 reps. We're going to keep that 45 for the second set. I just almost lifted the whole thing. 45 pounds, 15 reps on the second set. And keep that 45 pounds for next week. Okay, leg curls. We did 45 pounds on the first set, 50 pounds on the second set. We're going to keep it at 50 this. So, it'd be kind of goofy for me to take off 210 and put on another 25. Just like I said the exact same thing last week. So we're just going to add 5 pounds to it. And that leg fit. Okay. Whew. Alright, first set, 50 pounds. 50, 50, 50, 50. Honestly, that's part of the reason why I went to the gym, what I was talking about earlier. I just thought about this. Makes no sense, so I'm talking right now. So, yeah, I'll finish that later, after this set. Like, there's no context to what I started saying. Alright, anyway. We'll write that down first. Alright, first set, 50 pounds, 15 reps. We're going to take that to 55. So anyway, I was talking about earlier about not being able to squats. Not being able to get the squat bar over my head safely. This basement ceiling. And I didn't like having to clean and jerk every time and try to slowly lower it back on the back of my head. Part of the reason why I accepted that old friend of mine's offer to go to the gym with him, you know, Because I'm like, you know what? I need more room. I need better weights. Because a few of the exercises I was doing on that machine, the resistance machine, I was maxing out. So I was like, yeah, sure. And of course, I stopped going after a while. Alright, so I said we're going to 55, so I'll take that 5 off, put on the 10. Alright, second set, 55 pounds. Yeah, I think I can take that one out. Alright, 55 pounds on the second set, 15 reps. I didn't really hesitate or struggle on those ones, so we're going to go ahead and go up 60. I don't like the fact that my leg extension stayed 45. And my leg curls went up. Whatever. Different muscle group, different weight limit, different thresholds, whatever. Alright, so let me get these weights off of here. That last exercise. Alright, standing calf raises. So the way I'm doing these right now is with a dip belt on a calf raise block, both legs. So whatever. Nobody in Twitch, nobody else on Instagram. Whatever, nobody likes me, I don't care. I'm doing my thing. Alright, so standing calf raises. First set we did 15 pounds last week. Second set we did 20, so we're going up to 25. Again, I am doing these double legged with a dip belt. On a homemade calf raise block. And it works. So again, once the weight starts to get super heavy, doing them this way, this is very easy, very legit way of doing them. They works just fine. But if for some reason, like to the point where the weight starts getting super, super heavy, and you're like, you can barely move around, like, you're like walking like this, trying to get the calf raising machine. Just cut the weight in half, roughly, and do a single leg. Like right now, I can do a single leg. Now I'm lifting twice my body weight, my full body weight on one leg, as opposed to half my body weight on each leg plus 25 pounds. So half my body weight right now would be about, my full body weight is about 190 pounds on one leg. Or right now, if I do it this way with 45 pounds, each leg is lifting, what is that? Is that 95? Yeah, 95 pounds plus 12 and a half, so about 107 and a half pounds. So I'm still under my body weight. So, but yeah, I get to the point where I got to grab that 50 pounder, both the 50 pounders and the 20. I'm like, why don't I just switch to half my one leg, and then I can go from there. Now I'm not using so much weight. I just make notes and I'm using single leg. And then you also have the balance aspect of it, which works a little bit more muscles. A little fine-tuned muscles. So anyway, the best way to put the weight on the dip belt is to squat down so you don't lose it. So the belt doesn't fall off. You're going to lose tension until you tighten it back up. The thing that keeps it tight is the weight hanging down. So, I hit my ankle. Alright, so, yeah. Standing calf raise. First set, 25 pounds. And again, this is what I was talking about for balance. You really don't need a lot to hold your balance. And this is all I'm doing here to keep my balance. I was at Home Depot yesterday, completely forgot to get extra grip strips. Okay, so I know I'm going to add more, so I'm just going to take that off for now. Alright, so first set, 25 pounds, 15 reps. We're going to add it, make that 30. Now, I did put the 5 on there, and I can put the 2.5ers on there and make it on both sides even, but it's not going to make a difference. It's all just pulling down the chain. And the slots in the 2.5ers are too small anyway. Alright. Normally I would like to make this like as even as possible. I can grab all your 3 to 10s just to make sure it's even, but it's all in my head. That's going to be shifted differently, and it's not. Because the whole thing, again, is all dangling straight down the center. So. Alright, second set, 30 pounds. speaking of Home Depot, this isn't a song that I think sounds like Home Depot. It makes me angry. I went there to get mulch yesterday, and I'm sitting there telling myself, I'm like, on Monday, when it was Memorial Day, I'm sitting there, I'm like, you need to go today, because I guarantee you that shit's on sale. I just started looking it up. Guarantee it's on sale. We would also think the Memorial Day sale would have sent it the next day, but I look at them online, they were $3.33. I'm like, damn it, they're on sale. So I'm like, whatever, I need them. So, and then of course Lay's like, oh, you should have bought these yesterday. They were 5 for $10. And I'm like, one, why the fuck would you tell me that? And then not give me the discount. Now, I could have argued with her, and if I was still a salesman, if I was still working in some sort of sales or service, soft sales, like auto service, where I had to sell shit, I would have been like, well, now you told me about it, now you got to give it to me. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, whatever, I got to get them. I'm like, they're on sale. It's late, it's like 8 o'clock, I got to get the shit done before it gets dark, and I'm like, I should argue with you, and so you guys gave it to me, you know. She's like, well, you probably could have, and I'm like, so she's like, I gotta go back and get more. I think I'm gonna see if I can go get a retro discount on them and a discount on the rest of them. I said, look, here's the thing. I went and bought these. Your cashier told me that they were on sale yesterday. She gave me a discount, and I made a joke about I should have probably argued afterwards, you know. And like her and somebody else kind of loud said, yeah, you probably would have got it. You know, even the guys out there said, yeah, all you gotta do is argue and they'll give you your discount. So, I want my discount. I think I have returned a hibiscus. I thought I had a spot for it. No, I don't really have a spot for it. Unless I move the bird feeder. If I move the bird feeder, probably put it right there. But I kind of set up all the plants around the bird feeder. Not the bird feeder, the bird bath. Bird bath, that's what it is. Anyway, what did I say here? I didn't say anything yet. Alright, so 25 pounds, we did 30. 25 pounds the first set, 30 on the second set, 15 reps. We're going to take that up 35. Alright. So now I got it set up for the seated calf raises. Just saying, there's a seated calf raise machine in my Amazon wish list. Just saying. Not that anybody's watching me. Just hearing me say that. Let's go. Leave. Right about there. Okay. Yeah. That's about right. I bet instead of spending like $700 on a comic book, I could have got my CD calf raise machine. Yeah, between a couple expensive ones that I just bought, I could have bought my CD calf raising machine and my standing calf raise machine. Because, yeah, standing calf raise machine is $700. The seated calf raise machine is $200. I that right there. Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 300, first appearance of Venom, about 700. And the first Todd McFarlane, which is Amazing Spider-Man 298. I got for 200. So yeah, I would have been able to pay for my machine. Although I did put them on layaway. Both of them. But now I have 298, 299, and 300, and 301. The whole little Venom thing. Okay. Anyway, seated calf raises. We did 100 pounds the first set, 110 second set. So we're going up to 120. Bars 20 pounds. So I just got to throw the 50s on there and we're good. This is the first time I'm using the 50s. Well, for this workout. I want to go up. And see, one side will hold the 50 just fine. As long as it's up against the rack. But I'm still not going to lean over it. Alright, so 50, 50's 100, the bar's 20, good to go. I need my cushion. It's like wheels, like wagon wheels. Alright, so shift that. Make sure this is centered. That looks good. Alright, first set, 120 pounds. I got that right the first time. I set it up right. Make any weird adjustments. Again, me holding it is to keep it from falling forward. 3, 4, 5, probably 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Okay, 120 pounds, 15 reps is going up to 130. So I need 5 pounds more on each side. Alright, second set, 130. even though I gave those a little bit of a hold at the end there, and made sure my feet were stretched out a little bit farther, I still can go up. We did 130 on the second set, 15 reps. We'll go up to 140 next time, but I think that should be good. Alright, turn off the music, get cleaned up, do my little spiel, and then I'm done. Alright, so but yeah, at least a seated calf raise machine would be nice to have. It's the thing that takes the longest to set up. Decline presses, I just got to move the squat rack down and put a couple of things in the bottom. Okay, which goes there. Weights off. Put the rest of it away. 5 pounds. Again, I won't leave more than 50 pounds on one side at a time. So, even though it's only 5 pounds difference. Looks like that one's kind of close with the side here, so let's grab that first. Again, I keep my distance from the bar, just in case. Now I'm holding this, it's not a big deal, it's not going anywhere. Eventually I'll be able to throw those on with the squats, but most likely I'll probably just grab the 225s. Just because how much higher it sits. I'll just grab the 225s. Easier to lift. Alright. That seems like it's coming loose. I have to get to see if we can fix it. Got it right here. Yeah, the holes are stripped. Worth a thought. Worth a thought. Worth a thought. I guess it was worth a thought. Worth a shot. I think I've got a couple more of those brackets or something. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, that's that. I gotta go hop in the shower, probably grab something quick to eat. Hopefully pack lunch and everything before I have to go out. It's 12:15. As long as I start by 1, I should still make good money. So. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the same usernames. TikTok is my main account, so please, I would prefer if you direct any comments, questions, or concerns to the videos on my fitness journey playlist, and or now my highlight reel playlist. Most preferably the fitness journey playlist, or you can use the Q&A feature, all of which will allow me to make a video reply to your comment. So I can share the information on the page as well. Also, all videos in both of those playlists are uploaded to YouTube. after the fact, after I put them on TikTok. All workouts are also should be updated as of completely yesterday, as soon as I go upstairs and hit the publish button. And every video up until yesterday will be published on YouTube for anybody who wants to go back and watch them or follow along with them. Yeah. Instagram has the highlight reels and the weekly updates, as well as the weekly progress pictures. And then Twitch is just Twitch. So, yeah, that is it. I think I did that a lot better than I normally do. But yeah, I'm done. Bye bye. My regular phone's about to die because I didn't bring the charger down.